Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Y'all, I want to tell y'all that I really, really appreciate my real people on this case, on Miss Nancy Guthrie case. I just want to come in here with y'all and tell y'all that I appreciate y'all, my real people who really serious about this case. Cause we just got just some people that's here to distract, but they're not gonna do it over here. But anywho, I want to come here and see what y'all got to say. Do y'all believe there's a missing Miss Nancy, or do y'all think it's going on? Do they? You think they doing a little to clear up the area down there where they live? What you think going on? What do y'all think going on? Do y'all think there's a miss? Just asking a question to my serious people who serious, the real deals who is serious about the case. Do you believe that it's a missing? Uh, Is Miss Nancy missing, or do you think ICE is going on? What you think going on in the case? This is your time to talk. I ain't talking to all the folks who just over here just to be. I'm talking to my real deals. I'm talking to my real deals who are serious about this case. Now I know when you're serious and when you're not serious about the case, and I'm serious when it comes down to people. I just want to know deep down in your heart. What do you, do you believe that it's a real? I'm talking to my real deals, the people who've been really working on this case with me. I ain't talking about other people this is serious. We serious about our cases over here. And we're going to be serious. And I'm going to be here for a long time. But I just want to ask y'all a question. Be honest with yourself. Do you believe that Miss Nancy is missing? Do you believe ICE is taking place there? What do you think? What do you think going on with the case? What do you really think? I'm talking to my real deals who really been on this case with me from day one. What do you think going on? What is? Hey, boo! You been with me since this case started. You been with me. We have. Remember the case started with. Y'all remember when the case started with TMZ? One thing about me, I don't do, on my channel is you can say what you want to say, but don't just keep saying that, the same thing about Harvey. It's not about Harvey. It's about what's going on, okay? Harvey doing what he's supposed to do. He's a founder of TMZ. And always be the first to crack a case. So the question that I'm here to ask you all is, I'm here to ask you all, do y'all believe it's a miss? She's missing. Do y'all believe that there was? How do you think that the attention came upon Miss Nancy? It's something going on in this case. Let me see. Okay, that's her opinion. Y'all got every right to speak your opinion. But I just want to know, listening to everything that we're speaking on, we would first, we heard that TMZ, Miss Nancy went missing, an 84-year-old woman went missing. And it's hard to believe, for me to believe that she went missing. It's hard for me, it's going to be hard for me to believe that she went missing is because the lack of information that they can't give us. Because I am a critical thinker, and you can't change that. I always been one. I miss my job, and when we, used to being critical thinker, be whatever thinker you want to be. But I'm saying, what do you believe? Do you believe that she's missing, or did she? What do y'all think? Oh, thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Sandra. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I wish y'all a happy Valentine's Day. Um, we lovable people every day. You know what I mean? You can buy yourself something. But I wanna know since Miss Nancy, this is not nothing to play with. I know she's missing. I know she definitely is missing. Uh, but I had a trouble. I had trouble at times trying to find a topic with a title when I was doing my investigation on the case. Um, throughout this, I want to know what y'all, because y'all can look at any channel y'all want. Go look at any channel y'all want to, but that don't. I don't do that. I do my own investigate. I'm not a copycat. Never been a copycat in my life. The job that I have, we always had strategies. It was different strategies that we had to use. And so somebody else's strategy is going to be different from me. If you believe in somebody else's channel that they are doing their investigation, then you need to stay over there with them, because that's the mindset. But I'm not going to, I have my own thinking with the case, and I've been right so far with all the reporters. They are saying the same thing I'm saying. And then with the part of education that I have had with critical thinking and different strategies, that's what I have done when I'm not on you see what I mean? You see what I mean, y'all? He's not on the case. Stay on the case, y'all. I'm not. See that? Chill out, okay? Chill out. Look, why y'all always got to say something negative about me? Why are you talking about me and you don't know me? You just get to know me. I'm a real You can't make me mad. I ain't never going nowhere, y'all. I don't did my retirement. Now y'all we on this case. We gonna stay focused on this case and no distraction there. Don't worry about me. Worry about Miss Nancy. Where Miss Nancy at? That's right. I know y'all always, but y'all can't be making me laugh at the beginning like this. Don't do that. They act like that. That's all the men used to do, y'all. I'm used to this. I'm used to male coaches and stuff, because that's what I did for 16 years. They always picking they always making me laugh. They're normal laugh. But y'all, for real though, what y'all think about Miss I thank you, baby. I know y'all do. Y'all don't mean no harm. Y'all mean no harm. But y'all, what y'all think going on with Miss Nancy? Now all of a sudden they doing roadblocks. They taking them people back to Mexico now. They taking them people back to Mexico, y'all. They having those roadblocks. And they taking them people out of here. Y'all, she said, happy Valentine's Day to everybody. And just imagine that we don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going on. If we knew what was going on, then the case would be solved. If a person who trying to, now the real deal's over him. Somebody got with this case. Y'all stop. If you looking at a channel and everybody look, we all in this together. When we look for trying to find Miss Guthrie, we all in this together, okay? Don't stop trying to go on somebody else trying to and figure out stuff. Be a thinker yourself. Be a critical thinker yourself. Hold on, y'all. I don't know what this in my eye. Let me see. Thank you, y'all. Thank y'all. I want to tell y'all that I really appreciate y'all. We don't work hard on this case. I have taken so many naps. Now, all the people threw me off on this case, y'all, and I want to thank y'all too for happy Valentine's Day for y'all. Cause I am single, but I'm happy and single. You know what I mean? I'm happy and single. But y'all, the only thing wrong with this case is the timeline, and the things that's going on with an 84-year-old woman in the house by herself. It's not right, y'all. It's not right. And then you got the timelines. You know, we thank you. Y'all make me want to cry, man. Whew. Y'all make me want to cry. I'm not gonna do that. I ain't gonna get you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm putting her in God's hand. You know, because only thing you know what? Miss Nancy seemed like a cool lady. See, she a cool lady, but still Miss Nancy needed someone in that house with her. An 84-year-old woman needs somebody in that house with her, y'all. Y'all know that. She needs somebody in that house. Thank you, Mookie. Say to y'all. Yeah, that's the only thing about this case. But you know what? I know Savannah got her own life. She married. But I know, but when it come down to your mother, when she 84, she don't need to be there by herself. She needs someone there with her. She got to have somebody there with her. And to take her off her heart, if she was on her heart monitor, she was on her heart monitor for a reason. Yeah. Yeah, she was on her heart monitor for a reason. And that's the only person that is in this case that I'm really worried about, y'all. Because if it was any other person, I'd be worried about her. So, is what but yeah, everybody, all of us. I don't care what channel you turn it on. We all saying the same thing. We are saying the same thing. Why did they turn to TMZ, the founder of TMZ? Why did they turn to TMZ, y'all? Yeah. Right, y'all. But why did they turn? You have to ask yourself, if they want social media attention, they would have got it from Savannah. Savannah on social media. Savannah has a whole Instagram page. Savannah used to work with Today's. You know, she was on broadcasting. Come on now. It seemed like, I don't want to think like that. I'm going to keep it like it is. I don't want to think like that. I'm thinking that she paid that. I don't say that. I'm gonna keep it like I'm gonna keep it like it is. And y'all, one thing about me when I do cases, and this is not the only case, I'm just a critical thinker. Cause somebody got upset, and y'all got to understand. I'm just different from most people. I'm just different. And like somebody said, go watch. I don't need to watch nobody's channel when I got my own channel and smart people on my own channel. We are the real deals. And then y'all gonna say we're a bunch of armchairs people. I don't even understand that kind of language. Got to educate me on that kind of language. I ain't never heard of that. But I always heard of people collaborating together. I don't go on people's channel to do that. Now the news, I do. The news, I do follow the news. But I don't go listen to nobody else like that. Shit. Wow, yeah. Yeah, I don't go on people channel to do that. But if they the news, I'm on in TMZ and channel like that, I'm gonna do that. But ain't nobody solved this case. But it's gonna this case is gonna send a lot of people. See, I looked at this case. I figured sometimes when I go to sleep, when y'all see I'm not on here, I take a nap. And what I found out there is they are next door to Mexico. They are. Hey, baby. They are next door. They right next door to Mexico. They next door to Mexico. And now they about to do them roadblocks. And them roadblocks about to send half of them folks back over there. See, ICE won't have to use all those investigators to no ICE group. They won't have to use all those people because they Miss Nancy case is gonna send them back to Mexico. Miss Nancy case is gonna send them back to Mexico. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. And y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. Did you know what I just hope that she eating right. But something tells me that if you scare a person, you got to be careful scaring a person with a who's on the heart monitor. You got to be, when Miss Nancy might like, oh, what you doing in this house? Something happened to her if that's her DNA, and then they found DNA in the house, in the inside the house. I told y'all somebody was inside the house. I said, y'all, somebody was inside the house because somebody was inside the house at 1:47. And then the dude walk up on the porch as if he was just coming home from work at 2:17. Y'all remember that? He just came home from work. Yeah, he just came home from work. Yeah. Let me see. Let me put my glasses on. Let me put my reading glasses on. I'll be 67 in March. Ooh, my glasses like bro. They got too many people that's not being honest. Right, Peggy? Right, Peggy? Who the aliens? I don't know. It's just, and then you know what? You see how it's a lot going on. It's a lot. What is so? I want to ask the question: do y'all believe that she's missing, or do y'all think she's still living? And the only thing they trying to do is find what happened to Miss. They trying to find out what happened to Miss. They trying to find out what happened to Miss Nancy. Because TMZ throwing me off. TMZ is throwing me off a little bit. And the reason why I said TMZ is throwing me off is because that's the third note that he said that he received from the same person. But see, when I think about TMZ, the first person come to my mind, y'all, is D4VD. And D4VD, we ain't heard no. I think it's a connection with those people who doing what they doing, mixed with his case, mixed with Miss Nancy's situation, but we don't know. I think that D4VD David and Celeste Reeves' case, for some reason, I think since this happened to Miss Nancy's, this is our opportunity to do. It's no way nobody could say that you send me $50,000 and I tell you the big person name. We don't want to know no big person name. We want to know where Miss Nancy is. That's what we want to know. We want to know where is Miss Nancy. We ain't looking for no big person. And then, of course, the FBI, of course, the person don't want to play with the FBI who emailing Harvey. Of course, Harvey. They don't want to deal with the FBI because the FBI know who they are. The FBI deal with a lot of criminals, cyber criminals, every day. Every day. They deal with these folks every day. Now, for that dude to walk up there, so you got a time of 147. You got the time of 140. I'm saying, I ain't the only one. The news and me and everybody else gonna keep repeating ourselves because we see something. We see something not right. Let me put my glasses on. They need to get their act together, right, Piggy? That's a lady life. That lady right there, Miss. See, that's what disturbed me. Is if her phone, where's her phone? We ain't heard nobody talk about no phone. We know it was gonna be. We knew that it's gonna be DNA in the house. That's when they start putting that tent up. When they evaluated their house. Let's see. It's a distraction. It's a distraction. Whew. And then you know what? And I know it gave Miss Nancy a heart attack. Cause hell, you in your bed sleep at that time of morning. Do you be like, what? Where y'all come from? Oh my God. Only thing she needs in her situation is to be upset and to jump and be scared. That's why her nose and stuff start bleeding. Man, this here. How long y'all think that we're gonna be doing this? This lady, Miss Nancy's been gone for. She been gone for almost 3 weeks. We on Valentine. And in Savannah, we ain't heard. Savannah if y'all want to know, Savannah do have a Instagram page. So if you want to go over there and check what she's saying, she do have an Instagram page. And Savannah, she talked like her mom already gone. But they trying to find out who did this. This case right here for me has drained me because when I close my eyes and wake up, they saying the same thing I was dreaming. And y'all, I'm not a psychic, but I do. Pisces is something about Pisces. We kind of like think differently. Baby. Yeah. I know you don't know who did it. If TMZ don't know who did it, I don't know who did it. The sheriff don't know who did it. And somebody is in. That's how come I think about, every time I think about a distraction is they distracting TMZ because TMZ was involved in D4VD David and Celeste Rivas. Y'all better listen to me. Cause that's when I start talking like that, it'd be like spiritually that that dude spiritually, I think they messing with him. I think that somebody in the Rivas case messing with TMZ, and they trying to double extort him. They trying to make it harder. Oh, this gonna be my last time. This gonna be our last time. Let me see my glass. I'm trying to look, y'all. We knocking on that. No, let me see. Thank you. Or just stretching it. Yeah, that's what they doing. I don't like this. I don't like when they do them cases like that. I really don't. I have no idea why that will run from tips. Be nice, be nice. But see, you know, when we were covering the D4VD David case, you know that Los Angeles wouldn't even give TMZ any answers. They were making them hush their mouth. Now, I just want to know is, in this case, why is it that the people watching this but they noticed that TMZ is working with the FBI. That's dumb. That ain't right. Oh, I don't trust the FBI, but you trust TMZ? They investigators and lawyers themselves. You know what I'm saying? They lawyers and investigators themselves. Let's see. It just doesn't seem like TMZ should be. They shouldn't be covering this case. This is a serious case. And then what I would do is, I don't understand why is the person feeling comfortable telling TMZ. That's what I can't understand. Why is the person so comfortable? And tell my, come on, y'all. Y'all, these folk be scamming. These people be scamming all the time. Cyber. They cyber bullying. They doing a lot online. They doing a lot. It's no way they gonna. You think that the FBI about to send this man and then this person, but TMZ keeps saying man. That's now he said that $50,000. He said that the person, the man said that give me $50,000 and then I just hold it right here and then I'll come give me the other $50,000. Is you crazy? You think the FBI gonna get you $50,000 and you just telling them that a person that you know? We don't want to know who doing this. We want to know what Miss Nancy is. And then they don't have like 1,000 tips. And people from the place where she stayed right there, they calling and blaming the people who stay there. How are they gonna call? Let me put my glasses on for a minute so I can see what y'all seeing. I can't see. I'm trying to see. I got 5 children, baby. Why is you talking about me? We talking about see, I always got a problem with men, but we're talking about somebody else. Yes, we talking about a missing lady. Why you worry about what I am? You like make me say something. Why you trying to worry about my? Oh wow, you cool though. You can't make me mad, boy. I have to deal with children. I don't deal with kids. Elementary through high school and college. Man, you just love me. That's why you ask. I'm a female with 5 children and take care of myself. Now, don't get off of me. Let's get back on where's Miss Nancy. Let me see. I know they want my attention, y'all. I'm not gonna give them my attention. I'm gonna keep. Well, we ain't gonna even talk about them little scandal. That's why when I get my channel together, I want men. I want my strong men's. I be trying to deal with men's. Moderators to block them out. I do have a secret moderator. They will block them, but the thing is, I love elderly people. I don't care what color. I don't look at color. I'm not prejudiced. I ain't hating on nobody because I got it going on myself. I don't bother people. I just want to know what happened to Miss Nancy. Why is she missing? Why is she out? Why did they do her like that? Miss Nancy had money herself, y'all. Miss Nancy was doing the church thing at home, and I think whoever was on that. Taking that money from them people from church, you can't trust people these days. She was doing the virtual church thing. I just don't trust people with my money, y'all. I really don't. I don't trust people with my money. And this could have happened to Miss Nancy. Hey, baby. It amazing all the stuff people say because they can go hide behind. Yeah, I you know what? I don't know. You know what? My thing is they don't even have to come over here. I don't understand. I never. You know what? I've been all my life had to tell students. Don't pay no attention. What people say. I had to protect a lot of kids from being. That's what you call cyberbullying. They don't realize they decide, but I can't report the pages and stuff. But I don't worry about. I'm trying to find out what happened to Miss. What happened to Miss? Why they do her like that? Why they did Miss Nancy like that? Why did they do Miss Nancy like that? They shouldn't have did her like that. And then they don't made it political. I don't like that, man. I just don't. But y'all, let's see. People open. Right. But y'all, just this what I want to know. Don't give up. See what they want y'all to do, and y'all over here on the Real Deal channel, so don't give up on Miss Nancy. Don't do that. I don't care if we think she's not here with us or whatever. Don't give up, because we need to catch the people who doing this. Because what's going to make the FBI do? And y'all got to remember that, like Trump said, Trump told y'all it's a solution. And Nancy told y'all it's desperation. So they saying two different things. And y'all, and we got to, don't give up on Miss Nancy. Even if she passed away, don't give up on her. Because we got to find out. And then they said, like I said, let me go back. If at 147 I told y'all somebody had to be in that house, y'all got sense. Y'all knew somebody was in the house at 147 because they disconnect the bell ring, the doorbell ring, the ring. I'm used to just saying ring here in Georgia. So they disconnect that. Okay, so Miss Nancy, then they said that the dude that walked up on the porch at 2:11. So if the dude walk on the porch at 2:11, how did that happen? And the ring was disconnected. What they mean by the ring was disconnected, y'all? I don't understand what they mean by that, because the ring that I have ring. And on the way it disconnect, it's not monitoring is if you're not connected with the company. So what they mean by it's disconnected at 140, what they say, 147? What they mean by disconnected? You can't disconnect it like that unless they turn it off. I don't understand it. Because with the ring, you can take the battery. When you take that cover out, you take that battery out. Like that, the battery, it still works I believe that ring still works. That ring can still work when it's disconnected. I don't understand what they disconnected, what they talking about. I just don't understand that part. To disconnect that, I don't understand. But what listen, y'all know what I'm saying. If you have a ring, because I have one, on the way to disconnect for them to disconnect the service monitoring ring, if I don't make the payments, if I tell them please disconnect my services, I don't want it anymore. Still, I can still see people on the. I can still know I know somebody on the porch. You have to go through the system to disconnect it. So they said somebody did disconnect the system. So if somebody disconnect her ring at 147, then what are they talking about? I don't understand what they're talking about. She the only one can disconnect that ring that stop them from monitoring that ring, but still the ring, she might not have the service I have. Cause see, she's in another part of the state. So they might have a different service. It's not hooked up right. When your battery is dead, you're supposed to charge it. But if you would disconnect from the camera holder, the dude wouldn't be hitting it like that. See, at 147. Now listen to what you said. That's good what you said. I'm glad you said that. If at 147, if they disconnected like that from that, he was hitting the ring like this at 12:11. So it wasn't disconnected. So what are they talking about? He was hitting it like this. Like, you don't see me? Open the door. Why you ain't open the door? Open the door. You don't went to sleep on the job. Something ain't right, y'all. Something ain't right. You sure can use it. You can use your ring. If her ring, I can't. Miss Nancy ring was working. I know her ring was working. She 84 years old. She have an alarm system. Why did the alarm system didn't go out? If the alarm system didn't go out, and then we got to look at this, y'all. Look, the delivery person said that Carlos said that he delivered at her house. But who made that delivery? Because Miss Nancy is an older lady. She want the food in the kitchen. She probably wants some insure. She wants some, good food in the refrigerator. It's just Miss Nancy. So, whew, somebody staying in Miss Nancy's house, y'all. And what made them take? What I can't understand is Miss Nancy have money herself. She have a credit card herself. She got a checking account herself. My thing is why did they, if they took her like that, they know her, and why would you want to try to get money off of her? I don't understand. Let me see what y'all saying. Men that need it, it's wrong on battery, right? But someone either connect to her Wi-Fi or to her phone. People be acting funny. Oh. Anthony, we talking about Miss Nancy. Go on the other people page, okay? We got educators over here. We got lawyers over here. We don't have time to play. Yeah, the information they giving out about the timeline makes no sense. It doesn't. God bless you. I don't know you, but I wish you happiness and peace in life. I have a happy life. I have the most. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. I have a happy life. Whew. I'm so happy. Hey, baby, I am so happy. But I just ain't gonna give up on Miss Nancy. And see, y'all, when I get on a case, I take naps and I go to sleep. Like now, when I leave here, when I finish here, I'm gonna eat something downstairs, make me something to eat, and then I'm gonna go take a nap. And then y'all see me about this case again. Later on, if whatever spirit hit me about the case, when I wake up, it be the same. I be saying the same thing that people say. Don't you know FBI looking for educators like me? They smart. Not to you, but to them. But y'all, don't give up. My people who've been with me for the longest, working this case, don't give up. If everybody else give up, let them give up. We want our real people over here who've been the real deals, who've been over here keeping it real and serious about this case. Because all of us saying the same thing. All the grown people got some sense saying the same thing. But if you don't care about the case, you don't need to be over here talking to me, because I'm on this case. If I talk about another case, I'm not talking about that other case. God ain't send me that way. So I'm on this case. And y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm about to go on to fix me something to eat. Take me a bath right quick and put on my bed clothes. But I love y'all, and I'm gonna tell you, don't give up on Miss Nancy. Don't give up on Miss Nancy. Don't. Long as we love Miss Nancy and we want them to bring Miss Nancy home. Tell them where you put Miss Nancy at. Now ain't nobody gonna send you no $50,000. And then you told then they told TMZ that they weren't gonna talk no more. So how you want $50,000? You're not gonna talk no more. Man, whatever. I love y'all. Peace, y'all. Y'all gonna enjoy the rest of y'all day. I love y'all. Even if you don't love me. Don't focus on me. And y'all, this who I be hollering at. Look, y'all. And when y'all hear me talking to the dogs, I be talking to them. Calm down. That's who I be yelling at. I love y'all. I'm out. Stop.